Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do who's coming towards you this week. So what we're going to do is see who or what is coming towards you. Hey, T-Rose. Hey, Little Bit. I'm going to see who the person is, how you're viewing them, and then their actions or intentions. And then I'll also see what they want to say to you and your advice. So take it how it resonates for the reading. This could be love related. This could be anything. So however it resonates for you. This could be a person that you're dealing with in some circumstance. Job, money, career. This could be a friend, an enemy, whoever. So just take it how it resonates. Hey, Danielle. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you like the reading. And as always, take it how it resonates. You can watch your sun, moon, your rising, Venus, or cross watch. And if you want a more in-depth reading, you guys can always book a personal reading. Or if you want to be a member to the channel and get a member question, you guys can do that as well. I do still have any reading that's $15 on sale for $11.11 if you guys want to purchase. And that's a majority of my readings on my website. So a lot of them are $11.11. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, guys. And let's see what goes on. If you guys want to do super chats, I am going to do that at the end. So all of that is below. I have Cash App and PayPal. I'll put the links after Pisces on the thing. So if you guys want to purchase, you guys can. Hey, Jean. Hey, Oi. Hey, Anna. So let's get started. But yeah, I'll put my link on there so you guys know my PayPal and Cash App. 150. All right, Aries. So let's see. Who is coming towards you? How do you view them in their actions or intentions? And then we'll get advice too. All right. So who's coming towards you? Is somebody too busy winning? You're seeing them as no facts. They make shit up. Inside scoop. Their action. Okay, this could be somebody that's putting you off. Like somebody you're talking to. They're not really making plans with you, or it seems like they're busy. But you're seeing them as somebody, they're making things up, making up excuses, and you don't really know if they're being honest with you. So let's see. Why too busy winning for who they are? The Star, Judgment reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, and the King of Cups. They don't really know what they want. This is somebody I feel like that is kind of wasting your time. I feel like they're telling you that they're interested in you and they're wanting you to believe that they have feelings for you and they want to see things move forward. But it looks to me they don't really have many plans for the future. They're not really sure what they want with you. Okay. And they could be like blocking you from other love for some of you. This could be a Scorpio or an Aquarius. It feels to me they don't really have like the certainty of what they want. So it feels here, Aries, that they're going to tell you what you want to hear with the Star and the Judgment reverse, but they're holding you back from other people and they're too busy focused on themselves. You see them as somebody that makes something up. Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles reverse, and the Lovers. It feels like they're really, a lot of you, they're distant from you or they're just making up excuses. Or if they make plans with you, it's like they're procrastinating. They could be canceling plans because you just feel like this person is not really taking you seriously. Okay. And it looks that way. Like they're convincing you that they're interested. They have feelings for you, but their actions prove otherwise. They're not showing you any kind of effort. Or if they do show you effort, it's like they end up procrastinating or canceling and not doing what they say they're going to do. Hey, Little Bit. Their action in 7 of Wands, 5 of Cups. They're getting defensive. The Fool in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. It's like they want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you stuck, but if they feel like you're moving on, then it's like they're going to basically get mad that you're moving on. So it feels like somebody that doesn't really have plans for your future. They're keeping you stuck. They want you to believe that they have feelings for you and they care for you, which I feel like they do to a degree. But this is somebody that's going to get defensive and they're going to find out what you're up to, like what you're doing. If you're trying to, move on from this or you're detaching, they're going to get mad and upset with you, okay, when it's of their own doing. So this is somebody that acts like they're too busy. They act like they don't really have time for you or this connection, could be putting you off. And then they're mad that you're trying to date other people or that you're even contemplating dating somebody else. I fantasize about a life together. Love has no boundaries. So let's get your advice. It looks like somebody that just gets mad that you're not really putting time in for them, but they're not doing it back to you. They're kind of just, some of you, they're kind of love bombing you, or they're just kind of putting a little bit in and they're not really doing much. Yeah, you have doubt about this connection. We have loss and flexibility. So, like I said, I feel like you're putting a lot of time and energy into this, and this person's procrastinating. They're maybe for some of you Aries, they're like canceling plans or not doing anything with you, acting like they're too busy, making up excuses. It could be for some of you, I'm not trying to be negative, you could feel like they're trying to date other people, or you're trying to date somebody else because they're not putting in the work. Okay. Because you could be seeing them as somebody that maybe you just want to be friends with now. Like, you don't see this going anywhere because they're not really putting in the work. So my advice to you is I wouldn't be so flexible. I wouldn't be so understanding. If they keep repeatedly putting you off and making up excuses, I wouldn't go out of your way to make plans with them. Is my advice to you in this love situation. Because they're trying to convince you they have feelings for you, but their actions prove otherwise. And then they get defensive when you bring something up that they're doing. So, you guys can be with Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Aquarius. But that's what I'm seeing here. All right, Taurus, 654. All right, happy birthday. All right, who's coming towards Taurus this week? All right, fake smiles. You're viewing them as photo proof. They're getting evidence. And Queen rising their action. Okay, I'll clarify that in a minute. Some of you, this could be a third-party situation. I'm getting fake smiles here. This could be somebody smiling in your face and doing something against you. So why fake smile for who this person is? The Nine of Swords, the Temperance reversed, the Sun, and the Hermit reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords reversed. I don't like this energy. This is exactly what I'm feeling, Taurus. I feel like it's another female. And they're feeling competitive over you. I got love on the brain and girl fight and threatening. Some of you, there's a third party, okay, where you're finding out that maybe somebody's talking to someone else. There's been communication. Because who this person is somebody that I feel like is doing something, either saying something about you, and they have no conscience. They don't care. Because it looks like somebody that's just like, they don't really care what they're saying about you. They're not caring what they're doing or how they're affecting you. Okay. And this definitely could be a third party situation. Because this is somebody that doesn't really show much remorse. They don't care if they're stressing you out. You're seeing them as somebody you're getting evidence on. Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, and the Lovers. Yeah, some of you Taurus, there's a third party. Like, you're finding out about another female. It could be like your person's not really putting much energy into this relationship, or you guys are maybe on a separation, a time out. You're finding out that maybe this person's talking to someone else because you're viewing them as like a temptation, or they're like another person, like a third party. So why is their action Queen rising? Stepping into their power. This looks kind of messy. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands reverse, Death reverse, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. This person is wanting things to end because they have designs on your person. They're wanting to step up in power and wanting to have this person, and they're hoping that you and them break up. This is another female that is threatened by you, and they're angry that you exist because they want your person. They're looking you up. You could be dealing with somebody that wants the person you're dating. And if you and your person are going through a separation or there's trouble in your relationship, it's like this person's trying to like come in. Like, hey, it's my turn now. It looks like some female that's trying to take your person is what it feels like. Yeah, they're trying to convince them to be with them. Or they're wishing bad on you because they want your person. It looks like they're trying to block a relationship from being fixed. Or they're hoping it doesn't get fixed because they want your person. Alright, so I fantasize about you sexually. Would you wait for me? I know you're my karmic flame. Yeah, some of you, there's a karmic flame. Okay. If this isn't about you, this person's saying that about to your person. Okay. And this could be a karmic energy that they're like still dealing with, or that person still wants them. Desperation and vices. I don't like that though. It looks like this person only wants your person because of an addiction, or it's a temptation. They want what they can't have, is what it feels to me. I'm getting Taurus, like you're going to be upset with news that you're finding out. You could be feeling rejected or needing time away from this relationship, and then come to find out they're like dealing with somebody else or messing around. Hey, kitty cat. Because it looks like here with vices and desperation, they're throwing themselves at that person. And it's during like a separation, or them thinking they're not with you. Okay. But I feel like you guys are finding that out, and it's really upsetting you. You're getting evidence that they're talking to this other person. Some of you, it's a sex-based thing. They only want them sexually or temptation. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Sag. Somebody's smiling in your face, or they're smiling online. You're looking at their social media. You could be looking them up, and it looks like they have no remorse. They don't care. Okay. All right, Gemini, 11:56. Damn. Let me get some more coffee. All right, Gemini, who or what is coming towards you this week? What can you guys expect? All right, who or what? Their ego is who they are. They could be feeling hurt, or their ego's getting in the way. You're seeing them as bankrupt. Marrying for money. Their action. Okay. Well, let's see. This looks like it's going to be a great reading, too. Okay. So why ego for who they are? Knight of Pentacles, reverse. Ugh. Empress in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, reverse. And the Nine of Swords. This looks like somebody that's a freeloader. And that's kind of what I'm saying. For some of you, I feel like it's a freeloader. It's somebody that you are kind of stressed about. You don't really get anything from this person. And it kind of feels like they're in it for the wrong reasons, to be honest. I do see them coming back around, but it's because they're greedy and they want something from you. This looks like somebody that's wanting your attention because you look like you have more money, or you're more successful than them. Why do you see them as bankrupt? The Two of Swords. Eight of Swords reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're seeing them as somebody, they're not really putting much effort into their life. Like they've kind of just thrown in the towel. Okay. Or they went through some kind of loss, and they're letting that loss be an excuse for their life. So either they are financially suffering, which it kind of looks like they are. It looks like somebody that's not really caring about what's going on. Like they're releasing themselves from money, or either they got released from a money situation. Some of you, they could have just got out of jail or prison. Okay. And it's like they're not really doing anything to fix their life. They're kind of just like not really caring what's going on. It's kind of what it feels. I got the Five of Pentacles reverse. So maybe this person's not really showing much initiative or effort to their life. And it's how they're coming off. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that kind of thinks that the world owes them. Okay, it's kind of what I'm feeling for you. It's somebody that maybe you've helped before, and you don't want to help this person anymore. So their action, marrying for money. Ten of Cups in reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody that thinks that things are going to get better if they marry you, or if they commit more to this relationship, they're going to gain something from it. I don't like this person's outlook. Because it looks to me like they're just kind of wanting to pursue things with you, thinking it would help them. Yeah. Like you guys can overcome this and it would help them. Okay. Gemini, this looks like a freeloader. I'm not going to lie. For a lot of you, it looks like somebody that's like, let's just be back together so I can have things fixed in my life. They don't want to really do anything for themselves and they think the world owes them. Okay. And you even see them as somebody bankrupt and they have some kind of loss and they're not really fixed from it. So I want you to tell me your dreams so I can share them with you. I need healing. You are my favorite obsession. So yeah, they need healing. Okay. I think they also have codependency issues and they just expect people to take care of them or they can just jump from relationship to relationship. What do they call that? Like a hobosexual, like somebody that's like homeless or they will be homeless. You bring this person comfort, which is why they're coming in. You bring them comfort, but you need to tell yourself, move on. Like, is this really helping you? How are they comforting you? How are you getting nurtured? Because with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles both in reverse, it looks like you don't get anything from this. Like you helping this person and have them move in your house. How is that helping you? Like, are they helping with bills? Are they buying anything? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like this person is obsessed with the idea of you and what you guys can have, but it's also like for selfish reasons. How can you make my life easier? Or how can I just like be with you and I don't do anything for you? It's like, how can I make my life more comfortable? Basically. Some of you, it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Taurus, Libra. Somebody that has a bad ego or they just, they don't really, they play the victim and they don't really do anything for themselves. So just be careful. Okay. All right, Cancer, 1703. Damn, okay. Who's coming towards Cancer this week? Let's see. Dodging a bullet. Okay. You're viewing them as carless. And their action is they're into you. But they don't have a car or they're having car issues. Okay, let me clarify. You could be blocking this person or there's been blockages between the two of you. But it looks like they want to come towards you. They do find you as somebody that's their person. So why dodging bullets? The High Priestess in reverse, the Two of Cups, King of Cups reverse, Ten of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody I feel like they weren't in a position to be with you. There was things holding them back, Cancer. This could be a Scorpio. You feel a divine connection with them. Okay, there's a divine connection, but your intuition was telling you, I don't really know if this person is good for me. I don't know if they had the best intentions. And I think it stressed you out because they were indecisive with you and back and forth, very withdrawn. You're seeing them as carless. Oh, I'll see you, kitty cat. Six of Cups reverse, the Empress reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool. You're viewing this person as somebody that didn't really take care of you. Somebody that wasn't really ambitious, that didn't want to fix a relationship. You might not have good energy towards this person or not have good feelings. Because it feels like there's still like bad feelings about the situation. Like you're upset that things are like this. But it also feels here like this person was very careless and very withdrawn. They caused a lot of problems in their life because of their instability. And you didn't really know if you could be with this person the way that they acted towards you. So I feel like it stressed you out more than anything. You almost felt like you couldn't trust them or their intentions. They were very childish and immature. But their action is they're into you. Okay, Five of Wands reversed. Two of Wands reversed, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. I see you and this person having a conversation. Okay. There's still chemistry between the two of you. And I think they're going to be taking accountability for their lack of effort and how they kind of ended things with you. This could be somebody you're not really in contact with. I feel like they want to get over something. They don't want to fight with you anymore. Yeah, this is somebody from the past coming back and wanting to have a new beginning with you or wanting to start fresh, but knowing the way they were in the past, like there was nothing they could do for you or they weren't really emotionally available. Um, but they are being more practical in their energy now. Or they're willing to make some kind of change here if it takes you guys being in a better place. So, let's see. I have a surprise for you. Letters of memories. Yeah, it could be a past person coming back, wanting to work things out. And they feel bad for how things ended. Memories and delay. Yeah, this person needed time. I feel like here it says a delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time. So it wasn't the right time between you and this person. But I feel like now it is, or they're becoming more self-aware, more cautious. They realize the mistakes they've made and how it got you guys to this point. Okay. But yeah, I do see this past person coming back, wanting you to see them in a different light and wanting to work things out. So it could be a Libra, an Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you, maybe you see them as someone that doesn't have a car, they're immature, or maybe there was just distance where they didn't drive. I don't know. All right, 2125, Leo. I'm going to get coffee now. Hold on. All right, let's see. Who's coming towards you this week? Love triangle. Somebody in a third party, or there's choices. You see them as cyberbully, and they're wasting your time as their action. This person's hooked on you, or they're obsessed with you. They could be feeling like if there is a third party that you don't want them, or that that's like a problem between you guys, some kind of third party. So let's see. So why love triangle for who this person is? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands reverse. Ace of Wands. Oh, God. And the Magician. This is somebody that wants you when it's beneficial. Okay. So I don't know where the third party is. If it's like another person and they have other options. Or if this is somebody that doesn't really want anything with you seriously. It feels mainly to me, I don't know, love triangle, if this is somebody that either got out of another relationship and they're wanting to just be single and have fun and wanting to feel good about themselves. So they're wanting to hook up with you. Because it looks like somebody that has no expectation or they don't want anything out of this. Okay. And either they're with somebody else or they got out of that relationship and they're jumping in with you. You see them as somebody that either they have bullied you online or they do things to you that are kind of disrespectful, or vice versa. Two of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles reverse, the Star, and the World in reverse. Justice. Okay. This could be somebody that's not your usual type. Okay. It feels to me here, this is somebody that's not your usual type, or you don't really know where you stand with this person. It looks like somebody, either they have done something to you personally, like they've kind of made fun of you, or were not happy with your achievement, or this is somebody that they're not achieving much in their life. Because with cyberbully, that could be where they're getting made fun of as well. So maybe somebody that's getting ridiculed, they're getting made fun of, or they're just not in the place of their life where they should be. Okay. But it looks like they're coming back to try to like have something intimate with you, but I don't see any plans of anything else. Because their action is they're wasting your time. The Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords reverse, Page of Swords, and the Lovers. See, it looks like with the Page of Wands, they're just going to be wasting your time. They don't have long-term intentions. Okay. It could be somebody new, though, because I don't really know if it's the Taurus. It could be Leo, like what I'm getting here, kitty cat, for your situation. I feel like it might not be the Leo, or not the Leo, the Taurus. I'm feeling it could be somebody else. The love triangle, that could be a friend of theirs. That could be somebody else that wants to get with you and they've been waiting for an opportunity, possibly. Because I'm seeing it could be somebody new. Somebody that's not completing anything in their life. They're going through not a good situation, and they could just be like spiraling. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? Let me see real quick. The Chariot reversed, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Temperance reversed. Well, you feel like this person was a blockage. This could be their friend, because I'm getting the Three of Cups. That could be a friend. You could feel like this person was waiting for the other person to get out of the way, because I got the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. So I have an Aries, a Sagittarius, and a Taurus Cancer. Yeah, you could feel like this person, if it's not like a person that you've been dealing with, it could be the friend, and like the friend was kind of like a blockage or in the way, and then now it's like that's not really there anymore. So taking out resonates. I'm feeling like how you feel about this is that this person was feeling like they couldn't come towards you because of this other person, because I'm getting a love triangle, so it could be like a friend for some of you. So my love shows you the way. I don't feel ready for physical intimacy, and I won't wait forever. Make your choice. So this could be somebody new, and they were friends with somebody, or like that was a blockage, was another relationship. So let me see. Self-care and okay, yeah. So it says, be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted. So somebody's going to be like not like grateful of you, Leo. They're going to take you for granted. They're going to get what they want from you, and that's their intention. And I think for some of you, if it's like another person, like you were dating somebody else, like that was a blockage, and now they don't feel there's a blockage anymore, so they're going to contact you. But I think you don't want this person, or there's no feelings of intimacy there. So Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, because it feels like you don't know what to think of them or like the situation. So you don't even know if you trust them, if you're on good terms with them. It feels awkward. All right, 2705, Virgo. All right, Virgo, who's coming towards you this week? Oh, you're welcome, kitty cat. All right, let's see. Who they are, travel. So they could be traveling to see you, or they like to travel. You're seeing them as scarcity tactics, an inside scoop, wanting to get up in your business, bad karma. Ooh, this could be somebody from your past, wanting to come back and see what you're doing, wanting to get all up in your business. Ooh, I just saw the devil. Could be a Capricorn. All right, so why travel for who they are? Some of you, this is somebody you divorced. The Justice, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups reversed, Four of Cups. Somebody you don't want. Somebody that you're moving on from, okay? You don't want this person anymore. You're moving on from them, and they have a lot to say to you. They could have felt like they never told you how they felt. They've kept a lot from you. This is somebody that has a lot to say, but just never came towards you and told you how they feel. And they're looking for an opportunity too. So they could end up coming towards you, Virgo, with a lot to say. You're seeing them as scarcity tactics. Queen of Cups, the Moon, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords reversed. Knight of Pentacles. You feel like they're in it for the wrong reason. Or you don't feel like they've really changed, that they're wearing a mask for a lot of you. Could be a Virgo or a Cancer. You're seeing them as somebody, they don't have the best intentions, and it's because you found stuff out about them through time where you realize, okay, this person does not have the best intentions. So you're seeing them as somebody that maybe you're trying to protect your energy. You wanted the best for them, but you don't see the best of them. Like, you don't think they're changing. You don't think you're doing the right thing. Okay. And a lot of you just don't trust them because of something that they said to you. Their action, they're getting inside scoop on you. The World in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Yep, the Nine of Wands reverse, and the Devil. This person is obsessively thinking about you and talking about you to other people, or wanting to know, what attention are you getting? Have you moved on from me? This looks like an obsessive ex that won't let you go. And they are going to come in very unexpectedly. Okay. They could be finding out where you're at, where you work at, what you're doing, where you're living. Some of you, you've moved from this person and they're going to travel to see you and find out where you live and things like that. Be careful. This looks like somebody, like I said, you're moving on from them. You don't want them anymore and you don't trust them. Okay. And they're kind of coming towards you with not good intentions, with the devil and the Tower. I want to hear from you. I want to go on a romantic holiday with you. And I have healed. Okay. Let's get advice. Speak your truth in doubt. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong. Shade the ground you walk on and never back down from your own morals and beliefs. Needing to tell this person how you feel and don't be doubting what you have to say. I feel like if you know that's how you feel, needing to say it. Okay. But yeah, this person has romantic intentions towards you and I don't know if I would trust them. I have Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra. They're coming in to say something to you and you might not like what they have to say, or there's a lot unsaid they want to say to you. All right, Libra, 3115. Who's coming towards you? Who's coming towards Libra this week? A groupie. You're seeing them as a karmic friend. Rejected. Okay, there's somebody trying to act like you. I feel like there's a friend in your energy that you could be rejecting them, okay? Or you feel rejected by them in some way. There's somebody that you can't trust. There's tension, okay? Somebody that's secret competition. This could definitely be a friend of yours. I feel like if they reject you or they don't include you, it's for your highest good, okay? Why groupie? Ace of Cups in reverse. The Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. This is somebody that's caused you a lot of pain. Somebody that doesn't care how they make you feel, okay? For a lot of you, it's a friend, okay? And they don't care that they overstep your boundaries. I think there's resentment you have towards this person, and they cause you more stress and anxiety than good. This is somebody that does not care about you personally. They don't care what they do to you. I think you've sacrificed a lot for this friendship or to be included by this person or this group, but really you don't feel like it's for your highest good. This definitely could be a friend because you're seeing them as a karmic friend. Four of Cups, the Hierophant, Judgment reverse, Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's like you maybe didn't realize how bad this person was. And that's crazy because I saw a video on that last night on TikTok where this girl was talking about basically she didn't realize her friend actually wasn't her friend. And there was like things that they said and done to her, but she never paid attention. So that could be what's going on. Like you didn't realize this person really felt this way about you or they were toxic like this. And now you're starting to realize like this person really made you doubt yourself. You really didn't feel included by this friend or these people. For some of you, it's multiple friends. You feel like you don't really see yourself in the situation anymore. Like you've up leveled. You're not part of this group anymore. You could be getting rejected by them, but it's your highest good. Queen of Wands, Five of Cups reverse. Hey, Mary. The King of Wands reverse and the Nine of Cups. Because it's a weak friendship. This friendship basically has no foundation. And I think what's going on this week is you are getting rejected by something or someone, maybe a group of people, and it's for your highest good because they don't really have any good intentions towards you. If you were to stay in this friend group, it's like a weak leader. So maybe somebody that's like the main friend in this group, they're not a good friend, and then they're just kind of falling in their footsteps because it's what it feels like to me, like a shitty friend group. And it's like maybe you're not invited to something or you're getting like left out and it's like, okay, I don't want to go anyways. I'm good where I'm at. Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups. I'm good where I'm at. I didn't want to be invited anyways. It's kind of how it feels to me. You're not being invited to something. You could be being left out or it feels like you're rejected or you're not included, but it's like it's a good thing you're not included because it's not a good friend in your life. Or if they treat you this way, this isn't an actual friend. Okay, wanting you to feel rejected, wanting you to hate yourself. It's just not a good situation. Man, that's sad, Jane. I'm sorry. I trust you with my heart. Surrender yourself to me. So take that how it resonates. Some of you, you trusted this person. That could be you. Like you trusted them and they turned on you and you're ready to surrender. I have hatred. Damn, some of you, you're starting to hate this person or the situation. Feeling like desperate. Or they're making you feel left out. Like I said, maybe you feel like you're left out or you're not included in something. And I think it's for your highest good. Never do anything out of desperation. You may never regain your dignity or your reputation. And then I have hatred. So some of you are starting to hate this person. And I wouldn't be so quick to be friends with them. I wouldn't be so quick to go back to them and talk to them, because if they're going to treat you this way, I think it's happening for a reason. You're not meant to be in this person's life. You're meant to move on. I have Aries, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces. It's just a weak environment. It's not a good friendship. The person that could be doing this is a weak individual, and they're liking to have some kind of power, and that's why they treat people that way. Scorpio 3620. Who or what is coming towards you? Who or what is coming towards Scorpio? Child services. You're viewing them as giving money. And obsessive lover. You guys could have a child with somebody and there's like a court or legal issue, and you're seeing them as somebody that's trying to work with you. But it's also like they want to work with you because they still want you in some way. They still have like an obsession or an interest in being with you. This could be somebody that's always partying, or maybe that's why they're losing custody. So for some of you, Scorpio, this person's losing custody because they're always partying, they're always drinking, maybe not around a good person, okay? Like they're not around a good group of people. Maybe they're not a good person. Oh, you're welcome. Why child services for who this person is? 5 of Swords. The Sun in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles reverse. Some of you, it's somebody you have a child with, okay? And they're trying to make you feel bad that they don't have custody or that they're in this situation. It's like, well, they did this to themselves, okay? They could be trying to give you money to try to get back custody or trying to make you work with them. This looks like somebody that realizes they were really selfish and they were not in a good energy. Okay, that maybe some of you, they stole from you, they were partying, or they were stealing because of drinking or something like that. And this person made a lot of bad decisions, and they could be losing custody of their child. Okay, and they're wanting to work with you, but it's like a messy situation is who they are. So for a lot of you, Scorpio, this could be the father of your child, could be the mother of your child. Take it how it resonates. Or if it's not your child, it could be if you're raising somebody else's kid. Okay, so let's just say benefit of the doubt, you're raising like your sister's child, or if it's like your cousins or something like that, you're raising somebody's kid, and they're trying to make you feel bad and play the victim that they don't have custody. And it's like, well, you did that to yourself. Okay, you're seeing them as they're giving you money. So they're giving you some kind of money. The High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles reverse. And the Queen of Swords. You know that they want something. You know that they want something from you. And you don't really trust it. You know that this person is offering to give you money because they're trying to fix the situation. But a lot of you are guarded towards this person. And I think to keep the peace, you're accepting it. You're like, okay, if this is like your ex, they're giving you money when they don't maybe have the money. Oh, hey, sassy. Maybe they don't really have the money to give to you, but they're giving it to you. You know that their intention is to try to get in your good graces. Okay. So you're just kind of letting it pass. You're like, okay, whatever. But I know deep down that I can't really trust you. And you're giving me this money either because A, you still want to be with me in some way, or B, you want to have your child. So take it how it resonates. Obsessive lover is their action. Knight of Cups reversed. Eight of Cups reverse, 10 of Wands reverse, Death reverse. It feels like, okay, Lovers in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so whoever the situation's about, it looks like somebody's just trying to deal with something to make it easier. But the feelings are gone, or the feelings have diminished a lot. Okay, so I don't know if this is you or someone else, but it looks like somebody's just trying to keep the peace, trying to keep the foundation afloat, but there's not a romantic design here. Okay, it looks like in the situation, keeping things kind of the same because of a fear of change is what's going on. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? The Temperance reverse, Ace of Swords, Empress reverse, and the Chariot reverse. The World reversed. Yeah, a lot of you don't feel that this is going anywhere. That this person does things out of excess, or they're lacking balance in their life. And that this person just wants to have control, or they're doing things to get control in some sense. Okay. For a lot of you, Scorpio, you feel like this person, they're being overbearing, they're overdoing it, and it's because they want to get some kind of reaction, or they want to get something from it. A lot of you, it's a child support issue or legal, and they're kind of overstepping boundaries or really being persistent. I don't feel ready for physical intimacy. I'm feeling confused about the situation. So yeah, take that out, resonates. But a lot of you, it's a child situation. Okay, direction. I feel like you're in the right place. Okay, you're where you need to be is your advice. Take a moment, catch your breath, but most of all, don't panic. Okay. And then I have take out the trash. So needing to get rid of things that don't serve you anymore. So maybe that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to weed this person out. Maybe you guys did take custody from them because they're not working on themselves. Take it how it resonates. I would just be, to kind of keep the peace, I would be cautious and guarded towards them. I would accept what they're giving to you, but I wouldn't be so forgiving. Okay. I have Cancer here, Sag, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. But I do see about an obsessive lover. All right, Sag, 4213. All right, Sag, who's coming towards you? And make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe. All right, they're too busy winning as who they are. I think Aries had that too. You're seeing them as clout hungry. Somebody that just do shit for attention, or they act like they're winning, they act like they're successful, but you feel like they make stuff up, and their action is putting you in a love triangle. Okay, they could be bankrupt or in a financial situation where they have to rely on somebody else. So let's see. It could be they're putting you off. You feel maybe ignored by this person. Why too busy winning for who they are? Somebody that's pulled back their energy from you. Death reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Strength in reverse. I think it's somebody that you're trying to move on from. For a lot of you, you're trying to move on from this person. I think you're telling yourself that this person's not going to change. They're in this negative headspace. They don't want to do any better. And there's nothing else I can do. So I feel like what's going on, it's an energy of, I can't do anything else. I'm not going to cause myself stress and anxiety. I'm just going to move on diligently. Okay. And you're dealing with somebody, a Leo, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. They're not really doing anything to get your attention. They're not fixing anything. And it's maybe because they don't know how they feel, or they feel disappointed with their behavior, but they're not really making things right. You're seeing them as somebody that's just clout hungry. Page of Cups reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords. They say or do anything to get attention. For a lot of you, this feels like a victim kind of person. They take victim, they take woe is me, I'm the victim, everything's happening to me. This looks like somebody, you could be separated from them right now. You're not with them. And you don't really see this person changing. Like, you don't see them changing. You feel like they're irresponsible and they like to play the victim and not take accountability, is how you see them. And they could be making shit up about you or a situation to get attention, to get some kind of notice. Like, oh, well, that sucks about me, you know, or oh, they couldn't be like throwing people under the bus. Some of you, Sag, you're seeing them as they throw people under the bus and they make up shit about people so they can play victim. Like, oh, look at me. My life sucks because of this person. Or, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of you are just kind of not really having respect for this person. And you're kind of like, maybe this is a good thing that I'm not talking to them. Why are they putting you in a love triangle? The Lovers, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Swords reverse. I mean, they're going to have to pick somebody. This is somebody that knows they want to be with you, but they're scared of committing to you. They could be keeping options open, maybe still getting with other people as well, is kind of what it feels to me. But they know deep down you're the person they care about. Like, they want to be with you, but they're acting reckless. And they're hooking up with other people, or they're choosing to be with other people and not taking full accountability for their behavior. Okay? But it's like deep down, they know how they feel, that they do care about you. They feel a connection to you, but they have to let somebody else go in order to be with you, is what I'm seeing. In order to have you in an actual relationship, they have to let go of a third party. I want us to have a new start. I know that you are my twin flame. I feel cursed. Okay? So, what's your advice, Sag? All right, got Bridges. Be yourself and wisdom. Basically, you've already learned a lesson in the situation, and I think you're on the road to a new beginning in your life. A lot of you are in this place of you've learned from the situation, you're moving on, and you're just focusing on being yourself. You're not forcing anything anymore. And basically, whatever is aligning with you is meant to align with you. I think you're in the synergy of just allowing whatever happened happen. You're not really taking full accountability for things anymore. You're not putting so much to work. It's like you can meet me halfway. You know, like, I've done the work, I've done what I can in the situation, and it's basically up to this person to come to me and work things out. Okay, is what I see for your advice. I wouldn't chase them. I would let them come to you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, what we got for Capricorn? 4730. All right, who's coming towards Capricorn? I got Groupie. That came out for Libra as well. Karmic Friend. That came out for Libra too. Damn, some of you have Libra in your chart. Their action is ego. Damn, 2 of the 3 cards came out in Libra. You guys could have Libra in your chart. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Brittany. Okay, moving. Some of you could be moving away from this person. Or you're just not friends with these people anymore. So that's weird. That came out for Libra, Groupie, and Karmic Friend. So why Groupie for who this person is? Ace of Swords, the Star in reverse. Wheel of Fortune, oof. High Priestess reverse. You're getting signs from the universe that it's time to let go. That it's time to move on. I feel like you didn't want to believe it. Okay. I feel like you didn't want to believe it, but you're basically being seen now in the situation that there's nothing coming of it. Okay. For a lot of you, you realize you have to cut ties with somebody, that somebody doesn't want to change. Somebody cares about other people's opinions. It could be groupie where there's like other people influencing it. Okay. Either this person has too many people influencing them in a negative way, because with Aquarius in reverse, with the Star in reverse, that's somebody that's not individuality. So they could have Aquarius in their charts, okay? Somebody that doesn't want to be by themselves, they rely on other people, other people's influence, could be kind of a problem too here. You're seeing them as a karmic friend. The Sun in reverse. Judgment reverse. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Maybe they have karmic friends attached to the situation. So if it is a lover, it's like they're not realizing the people they're surrounding themselves with, how it's affecting the relationship, how it's affecting the two of you. Because even though you think they have good intentions and they care about you, it's like the way that they're showing it isn't really making much sense, or it's not really aligning with their actions. Okay, there's a lot of doubt you have in this connection, if they really care about you at all, if they really care about the relationship, if they're willing to overcome things. Okay, their action is their ego. Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles reverse, Five of Swords reverse. Feels like they're willing to compromise. This is somebody that knows their ego is in the way. Okay, they don't want to see things for how it truly is. They want to ignore things, or they just feel victimized. I don't know, but I am getting here. This person also wants to come. Yeah, they want to be honest with you. They have been keeping secrets or just not honest about the situation. If they happen to have their feelings hurt and they lash out at you, they're being honest about why they're retaliating, why they've done things to you. They do want to have a new beginning and work things out, though. It looks like this person does care about you and they want to take initiative to like restart things. Okay, so for the most of you, I do see this person, you're getting information that this person is not attached to good people, or there's karmic energies, and I just see them realizing it themselves, and they're being honest with themselves about how they feel and wanting to come to you and make things right. Okay, I miss you so much. I can't get over you. It's hard to let go. So for the most part, Capricorn, it looks good. They are taking accountability and they do want to work things out with you here. Yeah, their pride got in the way. And that's what delayed everything, was their pride. Their ego got in the way, and that's what's delayed things. Maybe it just wasn't the right time, or timing was a problem here. There's a lot of doubt, but being headstrong here and listening to your intuition. It's time to get out of your own way, too. Maybe you were kind of making excuses for their behavior and not wanting to believe that they were acting that way on purpose. That could be that as well. But you are listening to your intuition and trying to make the most practical decision. I have Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius. Oh, you're welcome, Claudia. All right. Aquarius, my bad. 5217. All right, what we got for Aquarius? Who is coming towards you? Drama starter. You're seeing them as a cyber bully, and they're playing something out here. Somebody partying, or they could be saying that about you. They could be acting like you're always partying, or you're always doing something. Somebody causing drama, causing chaos for no reason. So why is drama starter who they are? Six of Cups, Four of Wands reverse, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands reverse, Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords. Somebody very defensive. Somebody that you feel that you can't trust and you're holding back from. This is somebody from the past, could be a Leo. You don't really have good feelings towards this person. And I do see them coming in with communication, but it's very forceful and very defensive. Okay, this is somebody coming in very defensively, coming in very stubborn. You're seeing them as a cyber bully, or they're making fun of you. Yeah, the Tower. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, Six of Swords reversed, and the Hanged Man reversed. Ten of Wands. They're putting a lot of pressure onto you. It feels like somebody that is not being forgiving of the situation, and they're retaliating towards you. This is somebody that is blaming you for things that you've done, making it feel like it's you. They're really self-absorbed with themselves. And you're seeing them as somebody that's not sacrificing for the relationship. Like, you've overdone your part. This person could be blaming you for a breakup or what happened in the past, but not wanting to take full accountability that they did something wrong. And I think they're coming at you very defensively with the Tower, very spiteful, very defensive. And you feel like this person, they're just causing trouble. So why played out for their actions? Okay, they're basically not wanting to see what they did wrong. Blaming you. Yeah. This is somebody wanting you to feel bad for something. The Eight of Wands. Some of you, if you've moved on and you're letting this person go or you're moving on with your life, they're making you feel bad for doing that. They're making you feel bad for being the bigger person and moving on, getting yourself out of the situation. Yeah. For a lot of you, you chose yourself. You got out of the situation. And they're blaming you. They're mad. They're retaliating. They're mad that you gave up on them. It looks like they're causing you drama and stress. They're coming back to cause chaos in your life because they don't want to take accountability that they suck. Basically. They don't want to take accountability that they're a shitty partner. It looks like an ex. And they're just forceful with you. Somebody from the past. Yeah, past life connection. I want to be straight with you, and I like the thrill of the hunt. So they're trying to cause a reaction out of you. They're trying to upset you on purpose. Say things to, antagonize you. Your advice, security and get help. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Okay. Life can become overwhelming, and sometimes it's even unmanageable. You might have to reach out for help. Some of you with security, you guys might have to get a restraining order, okay? Because this looks like somebody that's not going to stop till they get what they want. They're going to keep speaking to you until basically you block them or there's no communication left, okay? Aquarius, you might have to put a restraining order on this person, or you might have to get help from someone to try to work things out, because this looks pretty bad, okay? Cancer, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo. They're causing drama, and you might have to get other people involved. It's what it feels to me. All right, Pisces, 5638. Last but not least. All right, Pisces, who's coming towards you? Who they are is somebody you're moving on from. You're seeing them as dodging a bullet. And their action is they're uninterested. Well, I think it's good. I think it's good that they're not interested. I think you're moving on from this person, and they're upset that you're moving on, but I think it's happening for a reason. Why moving on? The Queen of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Temperance. Queen of Cups. Okay, for some of you, they could have moved on to somebody else. So, like, you're not giving them attention, or you rejected them. And it looks like somebody that's getting attention to someone else. Okay. For a lot of you, you're not paying them attention, and you're trying to keep the peace in your life. And I see them talking to someone else. You're viewing them as dodging bullets. Okay. The Strength, the Empress, Magician in reverse, and the Six of Wands. Basically, you see them as somebody that you have to protect yourself from, that they're not a good person for you, and that you have to hold back having them in your life. You could feel like they were holding you back of succeeding, and that you're happier in your life now that you don't have them in your vicinity. They're not around you at this time. You're seeing them as somebody that they didn't really want what's best for you, or they were very manipulative, and you had to hold back from them. Their action is they're uninterested. King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords reversed, Judgment reversed. Yeah, it looks like somebody that's like, I'm not really interested. I think they're still kind of keeping tabs on you, or still talking about you in some way, which is why they're showing up. But it looks like somebody that's just giving to someone else. Like, they're secretly in another relationship. They're talking to someone else. And it's like they still care about you. They still watch you in some way, but they're giving to another person. Okay. And I think it's for your best bet. I think you're doing better since they haven't been in your life. You realize they are kind of a bullet, like you have to dodge. You are all I need in this world. Friendship is key first. My ex is messing with my mind. Okay, so take that how it resonates. They could just be friends with this person, and you are the ex that they are acting like you're messing with them or something. So it almost feels like they're making excuses like you're doing something to them, which is why they're in your energy. But it looks like you're not paying them any attention. So I don't know. Take that how it resonates. Speak your truth, desperation, and regret. Okay, like you're telling this person like why you don't want them. You feel like this person isn't doing enough for you. And you feel like it's just like, a situation that you don't want to give to anymore. And I think this person maybe is desperate and they're trying to look for someone else. And they regret kind of how the way they've treated you, but they don't want to own up to anything. Okay. And I think they're kind of blaming you, acting like you're messing with their mind. You're doing things to them when you're not. And it's like, that could be a reason why they're watching you or something like that. Like they're watching you because of other people or something like that. Take it how it resonates. But it looks like somebody that does still care about you and they don't want to move on, but they're trying to be with somebody else and they regret being with that other person, but they know they can't have you. So Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Aries. All right. Let's go ahead and if you guys want to do some super chats, you guys can always send to my PayPal, my Cash App. I'll go on here for a few minutes if you guys would like to do that. Or if you want to send on here, either way, you can either send it on here or you can do my PayPal or my Cash App. Also, if you guys want to book a personal reading, everything is below in my description box. If you guys would like to book a reading, I am available today as well. If you did send me your members' readings, I will get them done soon. I usually start with like the ones that people buy first. So I always like the readings that people have bought, or if those are kind of like first, then I'll do the members too. So I try to make sure everybody gets the same amount of time, that everybody gets their readings accordingly. So, all right, if you guys want to do a super chat, oh, you're okay. If you guys want to do a super chat, there's the link. I am going to end up getting off of here. So if you do the super chat, you can always email me and I can do it that way. Because I am about to get off of here. I got to charge my phone. But if you want to take place in a super chat or a mini reading, you guys can do it on Cash App, PayPal, and my website. So if you guys would like to, it's there. Like I said, I am going to get off of here in a minute because I got to charge my phone. I got readings to do. But yeah, I will do it through email. Oh, you're welcome, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and get started with timestamps, get the songs of the week put in, and then I am going to pick the 2 winners for April. Later in the day, I'm going to pick the winner. So be aware of that. All right, guys, I'll see you later.